The intro video of today's video got lost, so I'm going to do the intro right here at the tailgate. So this is the first outing doing the sidewalk surfing of 2026, and I had a really good time for the first sidewalk surfing. So without further ado, here's the sidewalk surfing video. All right guys, so here's my first target today. It was a 63-64, so I was fully expecting a pull tab right next to this massive old tree, a couple feet from the sidewalk, and it wasn't pop top. Look at this. Look at this beautiful old spoon. This is incredible. Look at that. Man, I wonder if that's silver, but it was hitting so low. We gotta clean this up. Let me clean this up. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so you can see right there, silver plated, just a heavy plated spoon, but look at that. Look what I found right on top. Baby. It's a baby spoon. It's been down there for a while too, but look at that. That's the archaeology that is right next to the sidewalks, right downtown. You can hear the sirens behind me. That's what I'm looking for. This is what I love to see. Look at these beautiful artifacts coming up right next to the sidewalks. All right guys, so here's another target. This one's a 94. I'm pretty sure because it's right on top I can hit it with my pinpointer. It's just going to be a common quarter, but I figured let's dig it together, give us something to pick up. I think I just saw it. Yep, right there. So it's a Stady. We know it's not old. It'll go in the soda pop pouch, and I'll keep going. Hope you're enjoying. And hey, if you are enjoying the video, would you please click that subscribe button? Doesn't cost you anything and helps the channel to grow. Thank you much. See you back here in a little bit. All right, guys. So here's the next find. It actually was ringing up 84.85, which is a zinc penny normally, but this is going to be an old watch. The band and everything. This is kind of neat. I don't see, can't make out the name in there, but this thing's been underground for a long time. I don't see any engravings on the back. There is a mark. Marquina, stainless steel, something like that. But pretty cool. It's another artifact coming out 2 feet away from the road. Somebody probably got out of their car, because this is the walkway up to the house, got out of their car and maybe it caught on a purse or a coat sleeve or something and came off and they didn't even know it. And then they looked for it. And here I am, however many years later, maybe decades later, bringing this artifact up from the dirt. That's one of the things I love about this. So we'll keep going. I've only gone about a block and a half and I have all of this to do. So hopefully get you back here with something cool in a little bit. Thanks for watching. All right, my friends, so the item I just found is a common find when out metal detecting, and there's many different brands and different kinds. This one has a little bit of fancy on it. Let me show you what I found. So check this out. It came out up as a 64 on the dais too, so I was fully expecting a soda pop top, but it's not. It's a garment fastener from the Hickory brand. It's been around forever and it's still around. Looks like a guy playing tug of war with a dog, and it's got a super neat clasp. So I don't know exactly what this went to, but here we are, 4 inches down. Beautiful old artifact coming up out of the ground. It's one of the things I absolutely love about this. If you like it too, how about giving a thumbs up and click that subscribe button? I'd sure appreciate it. Doesn't cost you anything, helps the channel to grow. All right, hopefully I'll get you back here with something a little bit cooler than a Hickory brand fastener clip. All right guys, so what I just found here, it's every sidewalk surfing metal detector's dream. Let me show you what I just found. This is awesome. All right, so right here in front of me, my metal detector just starts going wild. Everything from 90s down to 84s, and it's just going nuts. I think, oh, I just got a pile of junk until I looked, and I don't even need the metal detector for this. Look at this. You see it? Look, look at that. Somebody lost all their change right here. So we'll start up here. There's a quarter. Looks like it's all going to be modern too, sitting right on top of the ground. Quarter, a couple of pennies, or nickel and a couple of pennies, more pennies. What do we got? More pennies, more nickels, more pennies. Pennies and nickels. That must be why it hit so high. That just makes me chuckle. So yeah, there's 5, 10, 15, at least 20, 20 cents right there. So, and it gave me a good chuckle. I hope it did you too. We'll get you back here in a little bit, friends. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, so as often what happens when I'm out sidewalk surfing, which I am, meet a homeowner, tell them what I'm doing. They're like, hey, go ahead, check my lawn. So I'm at this house right here, and Lynn, super nice guy. He was taking care of his daughter's lawn across the way, retired farmer, and he said, go ahead, have my lot. So I'm gonna metal detect his lot, and hopefully I'll get you back with something cool found in Lynn's lawn. See you in a little bit, ARC friends. All right, guys, we're in Lynn's lawn. Found a couple of quarters and some roofing nails and stuff, but what I just found is super cool. Let me show you what I just got. So right here, I had a 92, which is a dime or silver dime, and sure as shoot, right here, look. I haven't even looked at it yet. Popped it up. It was, oh, what, 4 inches, 5 inches? 5 inches underground. We're gonna have a mercury dime. Look at that beauty right there. Look at that. Let me get out my water and handy dandy toothbrush. We'll take a look at it together. Guys, this is what I love about metal detecting. This just is a wonderful time. You get out, you're in the sunshine, you get to find treasures that are right underneath the grass. Look at this. There we go. Hey. Look at that. Beautiful 1943 mercury dime. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Let's see if it's got a mint mark. Rub it gently. Get out my isopropyl alcohol and water mix. 20% isopropyl alcohol, 80% water. And I do not see a mint mark, so that's going to be Philadelphia. Look at that beautiful mercury right there. And the sun's shining. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Love it. I think this is number 6 or number 7 silver coin for the year. Awesome. All right, guys. And I've only just begun. So hopefully I'll get you back here soon. I would love to find something cooler than a mercury dime. So this artifact is another one that I like to find. It's an old fancy button. See the holes there? Right on the front. Probably a coat button. Looks like it might have been copper. Maybe brass. Beautiful old button. Somebody lost button off their coat. Hopefully it wasn't a cold winter day. Well, my friends, we'll continue going here, and hopefully I'll get you back with something cool in a little bit. All right, so going through the backyard here, got a deep signal, 82, and look, we got another spoon. Not as cool as the baby spoon, but still, it's another spoon, heavy plated. I'm gonna go stainless on this one probably. See what it says. Can you read it? It doesn't say sterling, that's all that I know. So we got another spoon to add to our tailgate silverware drawer. I'll show you when we do the roll up. We'll keep hunting. So right here had a real scratchy sound jumping around the 88s. decided to dig it anyways. And if we were playing metal detecting bingo, you'd be able to mark off keys. I find them almost every time I'm out, and these look like house keys. So I'm gonna turn them over to Mr. Lynn as I'm in Lynn's lawn, and who knows, they might still fit the house. Anyways, I'll keep on digging, you keep on watching. All right, so here we are right next to the sidewalk in their driveway. I had an 88 on the dais, and look at this. It's going to be a copper ring. Look at that. That's something. It's been down there a while too. I don't know if there's any hallmarks. Looks like right there is where it got spliced, but kind of neat. Somebody's ring. It's been down there for quite a while. So I'll get some pictures of it cleaned up and put at the end. All right, thanks for watching. It's time for the tailgate review. Had a pretty good outing today. Let me show you what we got. All right, so as always, we got junk, we got good stuff. I didn't have time to separate it. Got a whole bunch of quarters and stuff in there. This will all get tumbled and put in. I'll get a roll-up picture of it at the end. We got a Hello Kitty charm. We got that beautiful button. I'm going to clean that up too. I like to hold on to buttons. And then here's that watch that we found. I'll get some clean-up pictures of that too. I found a set of keys in Lynn's lawn, and they didn't go to his house, so he said I could keep them. So these will go in my key bin. And then one thing that I found that I thought was junk, and well, it's not. This is an old bobbin, thread bobbin. And we have this spoon that was found in Mr. Lynn's lawn, and Mrs. Lynn did not want to add it back to her silverware drawer. And of course, what started this whole thing? The baby spoon. That is kind of cool. I'm going to clean that one up, and I'm going to keep that one. It's just kind of neat to hold on to something like that. And then we have our clip. And I'm still researching this to find out more about it, to try to get an age on this. We know it's hickory, but that's all I know right now. So I'll see if I can find out some more, and I'll post that with a good cleaned up picture. Here is the brass or copper, I think it's brass ring that we found. And then something I didn't show you because I didn't know I had it until the end, a 1909 wheat penny. And it's rough, but it's a 1909 wheat penny. I'll get her cleaned up and I'll get some pictures of it. I don't know if it's a BVD yet. We'll see. And then the piece de la resistance, I think it is, 1943 Philadelphia Mint Mercury dime. I don't know what this is for the year. I think it's 5 or 6 for the year, but we're off to a good start for 2026. All right, my friends, so there is the first 2026 Sidewalk Surfing Tailgate Roll-Up. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you would, please click that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything, helps the channel to grow. I'd sure appreciate it. As always, my friends, do good, be good, God bless. See you next time.